Hey, hello there. Hi, I'm Natalie from The Creative Mom and welcome to my home. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this really cute round wood door hanger. The best part about it is that by just switching the bow, you can change it out for a new holiday. So you don't have to change your entire wreath, make a new wreath each season. You can just use the same base and change out the bow. It's super simple and I'll show you how. The first thing you're going to need is a wood round. I found this one at the Home Depot, believe it or not, but you could also find them online or in your local craft store. I will link some below. The first thing I did was I just gave this a nice coat of stain. And actually, this isn't even stain, it's just watered down brown paint. Make sure you get all of the edges and wipe it down with a paper towel. Then I took some tape and I just taped off the middle section, and this is what I'm going to be painting white for my design. I have no time for paper plates or paint trays. I just dump that paint right on there and you're going to just spread it around. Make sure you get those edges really nice and good. Then we're going to peel off the tape. I never let my paint dry before I peel off the tape. And the reason why is because if you let that paint dry, sometimes the tape will tear up your dried paint, kind of flake it off, and we don't like that. So go ahead and just tape off if you want a different design. I decided I wanted a little black stripe on the top and the bottom of my white middle. So I went ahead and just dumped that craft paint on again and gave it a little coat of black paint. Then we peel the tape off. You may have to do some touch-ups here, but I was lucky it worked out pretty well for me. Then I just printed off a hello sign on my printer. I just used like Microsoft Word and found a font that I liked and printed it off. I traced it onto my board. You can freehand this if you feel comfortable, but I traced it with a light pencil and then I just went ahead and painted it. And I just followed the same style as my paper. You'll notice that the downstrokes on this font are super heavy and the upstrokes are lighter, and so that's what I went ahead and did. I filled in those downstrokes really heavy with that black paint, and I think it turned out pretty cute. You could also have this say whatever you wanted. If you wanted it to say welcome or hi or whatever, you could totally do whatever you wanted here. Okay, now that we've got our sign all ready, you're going to let it dry and then we're going to add some hooks at the top. So I pre-drilled a pilot hole. I used a 1/4 inch drill bit. You're just going to want to use a drill bit that's a little smaller in diameter than the hook that you're going to use. I drilled about 1 o'clock and about 11 o'clock if you're looking on a clock. And then I screwed these little eye hooks right into the top, and that's what I'm going to hang it on. I did them in the top because if I ever wanted to, I could make this double-sided and just flip it right over. I may do that when I get sick of this hello side, but for now I'm good. You're going to get some string. I just used some jute here and I tied it onto my eye hooks really tight with some triple knots. Okay, now our little round wood hanging is all the way done. We're ready to make a bow. And you do not have to use a bow. You could use greenery or whatever you wanted here, but I decided I wanted to make a bow. Basically, when I make my bows, I just do 2 little bunny ears and then I wrap some wire around the middle of it to keep it all together. And then at the end, I just thread a little piece of ribbon around the middle to look like I made it a bow when I actually didn't. So I'm making 3 little bows here and I'm layering them together and I'm just using that wire to wire everything together. Then I found some ribbons that I thought looked really cute and festive, and so I wrapped them all up and hot glued it all together with a little ribbon around the middle. And then make sure you have a wire so that you can hang that on the hook later on. And speaking of the hook, let's get that installed. So I used my same 1/4 inch drill bit and I just drilled a hole right in that top so that I could screw in my eye hook. And what I actually did for this eye hook was I opened it up with some pliers before I put that in, but you could also use a cup hook. I will link that in the description below. And then you're just gonna hang on your little ribbon on the top there. Isn't it so cute? I love how it turned out. Let's get it on the door. I absolutely love the way that this looks on my door. I think it's cute even just bare without any ribbon or anything on it. You can also make this double-sided, so if you wanted to put something on the other side, you could do that too. You can use florals, you can use greenery, you can use whatever you want to decorate. I made a few different bows for different seasons. Of course, we've got a fall bow. I've also got a Christmas bow. And then I made a little swag that I could use for spring or summer. And I actually hung this on the hook of my door and not even on the wood part. So you can do whatever you want to customize this and make it look so cute. If you guys make this, I want to see it. Tag me on social media or send me an email. And as always, you can follow me on thecreativemom.com.